Who is Nicolás Maduro? To some, he's the chosen successor of a revolutionary icon. To others, he's the man who presided over one of the most catastrophic economic collapses in modern history. The story of Nicolás Maduro is a complex tale of power, populism, and crisis that has shaped the destiny of Venezuela. Let's rewind a bit. Before he was president, Maduro was a bus driver in Caracas. He wasn't just any driver, though. He was a passionate trade union leader, deeply involved in the socialist political movements of the 1980s and 90s. His political activism caught the eye of a charismatic military officer named Hugo Chávez. When Chávez was imprisoned after a failed coup attempt in 1992, Maduro and his future wife, Cilia Flores, were among his most dedicated supporters, working tirelessly for his release. This loyalty paid off. When Chávez became president in 1999, he brought Maduro into his inner circle. Maduro's rise was swift. He served as president of the National Assembly, then as Minister of Foreign Affairs for 6 years, becoming the face of Chávez's foreign policy. Finally, in Arlington, Chávez appointed him vice president. Maduro was seen as a dependable and loyal follower, someone who could be trusted to carry on the Bolivarian Revolution. Then, everything changed. In March 2013, Hugo Chávez died from cancer. Before his death, he had publicly endorsed Maduro as his successor. In a special election just a month later, Maduro narrowly won the presidency, promising to continue Chávez's socialist policies. He inherited a country deeply divided and already showing signs of economic strain. But he had the mandate of the comandante. At first, Maduro tried to continue the popular social programs known as misiones that had made Chávez so beloved. These programs provided subsidized food, housing, and healthcare to the poor. However, the engine of Venezuela's economy, oil, was about to sputter. From 2014 onwards, global oil prices plummeted. For a country that relied on oil for about 95% of its export earnings, this was a disaster. The government's revenue dried up. Imports of essential goods like food and medicine became scarce. To cope, the government started printing more money, which led to hyperinflation. Prices began to skyrocket, sometimes doubling every few weeks. People's life savings became worthless. Shelves in supermarkets grew empty, and long lines for basic necessities became a daily reality for millions of Venezuelans. As the economy imploded, political tensions soared. In 2015, the opposition won a majority in the National Assembly for the first time in years. Maduro's government responded by stripping the assembly of its powers and creating a new, parallel legislative body called the Constituent Assembly, filled with his loyalists. This move was widely condemned internationally as a power grab. Protests erupted across the country. The government's response was often harsh, leading to clashes, arrests, and accusations of human rights abuses. The 2018 presidential election was boycotted by the main opposition parties and widely considered fraudulent by many countries, including the United States and the European Union. They refused to recognize Maduro's legitimacy. Instead, they recognized the head of the National Assembly, Juan Guaidó, as the interim president in 2019, triggering a prolonged political standoff. While Guaidó gained the support of over 50 countries, Maduro retained control of the military and key state institutions, allowing him to hold on to power. So, who is Nicolás Maduro? Is he the loyal disciple trying to steer his country through a storm created by foreign sanctions and economic warfare? Or is he an authoritarian leader whose mismanagement and policies have destroyed a once prosperous nation? The answer often depends on who you ask. His story is a powerful reminder of how quickly a nation's fortunes can change and how deeply politics can impact the everyday lives of ordinary people. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, please give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the figures shaping our world. See you next time.